Hi guys, I'm Marsha. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about the current method I'm using to battle fungus gnats. If you watched my short video, I did give you an update that the peroxide does work, but because I have so many plants, I needed to try something else. Peroxide was just going to be too expensive for me. So I have tried something else and it is working very well for me. And I want to just share that with you, and maybe it might help some of you to battle your fungus gnats. Okay, so here it is, diatomaceous earth. This is what I've been using to battle my fungus gnats, and my fungus gnats are down to almost zero. I will admit I did see one fungus gnat flying around this morning while I was working, but when I shake my plants, I don't see fungus gnats fly away. So I'm almost completely through this battle. What I've been doing is taking a little bit of diatomaceous earth and putting it in my watering can. And I made this little scoop out of an empty water bottle. I just take a little scoop of the diatomaceous earth, about that much, and I put it in my watering can. Try not to fluff it around or breathe it in, because if you read the warning labels, it tells you that it's not good for you to breathe in. Okay, so the next thing I do is I fill up my watering can. Now I have my watering can full of diatomaceous earth. One of the things that I feel like helped me a lot, and I wasn't an overwaterer by any means, was letting my plants dry out, some of them to the point of being wilty. And you can see the little bit of diatomaceous earth on the surface of this soil. That is from watering with the diatomaceous earth. I didn't sprinkle these with diatomaceous earth. I'm going to go ahead and water one and show you how I've been doing it. Got my watering can. Get this really wilty one. And I'm going to, just like with the peroxide method, I'm going to water it, and I'm going to make sure that every part of the soil gets saturated with the diatomaceous earth and water. And I'm going to let it run through. And I'm going to do this probably a couple of times just to make sure that all of the soil gets saturated with the diatomaceous earth. And then after I do that, I just set it off to the side to drain. And I'm going to go ahead and do that with all of these plants. You can see that the water is discolored, and that's from the diatomaceous earth. Figured I would add that. And the thing that I was doing that helped so much, besides letting them dry out between waterings, is every time I water, I use the diatomaceous earth mixed in with my water. So that, I think, has been a key to the success. I'm really pleased with how the diatomaceous earth worked. I didn't think to add that what I do with my water after I have watered and I've collected it in this container, I put it back in my watering can. Water's too precious to waste, so that's what I do with it. I just put it back in my watering can and continue watering, and it seems to be working out for me. Now what I did was, some of the plants that I have that weren't too full, I sprinkled some diatomaceous earth on the soil. Now this oxalis I had to do twice. I had to sprinkle diatomaceous earth on it twice because it was very infested. But now when I shake it, I don't see any fungus gnats flying around. Here I have a syngonium that I propagated from cuttings. And I am going to go ahead and show you how I sprinkled the diatomaceous earth onto the soil of my plants. Okay, so what I did was I just took a little bit in my scoop that I made, and I just sprinkled it over the top of the soil. Now you have to try to get every nook and cranny, and with some of them it definitely took more than one scoop. And even though I did sprinkle some of my plants, sorry about that, I still water them with the diatomaceous earth mixed with water, because I figure that it can't hurt to take every precaution necessary to get rid of an infestation. Now you can see that there are some spots that I missed, but I did get it covered pretty well. And if this plant had an infestation of fungus gnats, I would do the sprinkling of the diatomaceous earth probably again in a few weeks after I've watered it with the diatomaceous earth and water. Okay guys, so I was editing this video. So I just wanted to talk about how often you need to do this, whether you're using peroxide or the diatomaceous earth. Now, fungus gnats, their life cycle is between 18 and 30 days, with the adults living 1 to 2 weeks. They lay a lot of eggs in that time, and they like to get down in the little cracks and crevices of your potting soil to lay their eggs. And so when you are doing this method, whether you're using diatomaceous earth or you're using peroxide, you want to thoroughly soak the plant when you water it. But you don't want to overwater. You want to let your plants dry out between waterings. That's one of the keys, because fungus gnats do like a moist environment. Now, I got my fungus gnats from a bag of potting soil that I brought in to up-pot some of my water propagations. You will want to do this for basically every watering. Whichever method you choose to use, do it for every watering. Don't skip a watering. Treat your plants every time you water them, and it could take months to get rid of your fungus gnats. Diatomaceous earth, it was readily available for me at the store. I got mine at Tractor Supply. A lot of places that sell livestock feed will carry food grade diatomaceous earth, and that is what I chose to use because it was easy. I didn't have to order something. Now, I have been doing this since probably about the middle of February, treating for fungus gnats, maybe a little bit earlier than that, and I did start with peroxide, but like I said, if you have almost 200 houseplants, it isn't cost effective to use peroxide. Don't give up, just keep on battling them. You will eventually get rid of all of your fungus gnats. I hope that today's video helped you out. I would like to know if you plan on trying this method with the diatomaceous earth, and if you do try it, come back and leave me a comment and let me know how it works out for you. I've had good success with it, and I hope you do too. If you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day.